Big deep breaths. Here we go. Woo! Hallelujah. Love is one. 5D full disclosure. Hello, everybody.
Maybe we don't need to shout. We have mics.
Am I shouting?
I don't know.
It's just I'm so excited to be here with you all today. This is 5D full disclosure. Heaven on earth. We are the first contact ground crew team. We got lapel mics on. Let us know how we sound.
Love you, Candace. Love you, Jason. Love you, Jacqueline. Thank
Love
you
you
for joining us. Oh,
The
nice.
mics are good. They're strong.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. I'm really liking the backdrop. I'm liking the flowers. All last minute, it just all came together. The angels just was like, choose that one. And she's like, no, how about this? And how about? And I'm like, look, there's pink, there's green. Let's go. We got like 3 minutes.
It's like, holy, you got the lapel mics, quick.
Mm-hmm. And then we forgot about the lapel mics until the very end, and we happened to get them all squared away. Yeah. Sounds grand. Thank you, Candace. Love you, Charity. Thank you for your order. We saw that come through recently. Love you, Jacqueline. Yeah, am I shouting? I just...
No, you sound good, love.
Okay. It's not the first time I've been told I was loud, okay? You know, ever since I grew up, and Mom's the exact same way. My laughter was very loud. I would turn heads everywhere I go, and I'm like, oh, I did it again. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I laugh. And they're like, are you fake laughing? I'm like... Fake laugh? Who the fuck fakes laugh? You know, like that's not.
I don't know.
Anyways, that's been the story of my life before joining Mission and fully being accepted by my spiritual family with all my flaws. They still love me.
I mean, we get pretty loud, and then like every once in a while, one of us will be like, "Shh, will you be quiet? We have neighbors." Like, holy, oh.
We're definitely one of the loudest family, I would say, probably on this planet. There's probably a reason for it. We've been thoroughly trained by Mother of Creation, Great Spirit, God. She has ascended. She was on this planet, and we are grateful for all her training. We love you all.
Michael says, happy Heart and Throat Day. Being up yonder, may all our dreams of manifesting new earth come true happily and healthily. Grateful for all. Love you, Mama God, all angels, and shout out to humanity. Love you too. Love as one. Yay! Me Josie. So I wanted to share one of Mom's transmissions back in 2012, which makes it 9 years ago. This time, 9 years ago. And it's called Preparing for the Solstice Energies.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready, humanity?
And we need to share the YouTube link. I hope we selected it when we went live, but...
Oh, it's okay. I'll share it in a moment. Which actually, yes, I should go live on Telegram. This is
take a moment.
This is a bit of a last minute, but we are wanting to have more beings, engaged, and it's just nice to include everyone. We have like 36,992 subscribers on the 5D Full Disclosure channel. Woo! 8 more before the end of the stream, and that'll take us to 37,000. Thank you, Mom. Bear with us, loved ones. We are going live.
It's Lauren's page, so it's.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
You should follow the link from this morning, and it might take you to this one. I'm hoping we selected it. Maybe we can. I don't even know if we can backtrack, but I don't see any YouTube comments coming through.
Okay, I feel we just need to share it with everyone. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, Telegram, to our live stream. We are just playing something for Mama God, and I, for some reason, need to hold this button.
There we are. Yes, there's some YouTube comments, so we are live on YouTube. It's just on...
Look, can you help me? Can you keep holding this button? Because it's a little bit tricky. Cabal just won't let me.
Until when?
Forever.
What?
I know. I'll hold it.
No.
Can you... Okay. Let me just play something.
mic better.
Preparing for the solstice energy. Greetings, lovelies. We will begin entering into the solstice energy today. These will be very powerful masculine energies, which is going to merge with the balanced female energy on the planet. This combined energy will be another huge accomplishment for the light. Nancy Tate and Hatton. It is the Father's Day to end all Father's Days in the energy of the combination of father and mother at the wheel, and combining the intelligence of the wholeness to create our lives in the ways of the ancients, as they prepare the table of reunion in a grand and glorious way. End of quote. The incoming global event of the solstice is also the day which the cabal has been given to surrender. Below is some of the transcript from Cobra and Stephen's radio interview, confirming the intel who shared this with Cobra. Stephen. Okay, but in terms of the mass arrests themselves, like you just said, at the time I suppose the time frame has changed. What is actually impacting on that time frame? What is slowing it down? Or what can you tell us about what may have happened behind the scenes that keeps making it shift? Cobra. The first factor here is concerned by the positive life force of the reaction of the general population upon this. Nobody actually knows how the general population will react when something like this happens. There are some projections, there are models being made, computer simulations, but nobody really knows because nothing like this has ever happened on this planet. And this planet is so difficult to liberate just because the general population has been brainwashed so deeply. This is the main factor here, and a large part of the general population might not cooperate with the plan. So this is one of the main factors here. Stephen, do you think that's the case though? Because, say for example, I know it usually blows people away. I talk to people quite regularly, friends and even family, and say, look, these are some of the things that have happened, and these are things that could be possible. Most people go, oh, I'd love my life to be different. I would love that I'm not constrained. I would love that there is no war. I'd love to know I have no money worries, and I didn't have to work and leave my children. So, do you not think that the general population itself would really appreciate being liberated at last? Cobra. They will liberate. They will appreciate it after this is over, but not during the process. Because the process itself might not be completely peaceful or smooth, and they would not appreciate actively cooperating this. They would just like to make it happen. But somebody has to do it. And if there's a small, yet powerful group doing it, we have to do it very carefully. Stephen, and when you say small yet powerful, you've told me in the past there's around about 300 resistant movement members on the surface. Does that mean there are thousands of other resistant movement members underground? Cobra, there are 20 million at this moment underground. Stephen, oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that. And are they human beings or are they Pleiadian beings? Cobra, they are beings with physical bodies. They look like humans, but their origin is coming from other star systems. And basically they lived on planet X for the last few incarnations at least. Some of them have already been incarnated on this planet in the past. Some of them not. But they understand quite well our situation here. And they look very much like humans. Stephen, okay, planet X. I'm not sure quite what planet X is. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is? Cobra. Planet X is a planet on the outer. It's on the outer range of the solar system, beyond Pluto. It's a planet a little bigger than this planet, and there's a certain civilization living under the surface of that planet. And they came. They're actually the ones who created the resistant movement. Or actually they renewed the resistant movement, because it was almost destroyed 12 or 13 years ago. Stephen, okay, so they're the people that will actually assist in, I suppose, bringing in the cabal? Cobra, they will assist, but actually it is the job of the positive military group to do that. The resistance movement will help behind the scenes, and they will become active on the surface only if there's a need to do that. Stephen, okay, so you are foreseeing that there will be a need for that based on the fact that we're still dragging out month after month with no surrender or, capitalization on behalf of the cabal. creatures at this moment. We are doing everything we can for a peaceful transition, but it cannot be guaranteed. End of quotes. Together, we will all experience how this all unfolds and how it looks. Once they are safely surrendered and removed, we will quickly move forward with the life's events for this planet. This is guaranteed. Quote from today's proof report. The man who was the last signatory to release the money made it to Paris, then couried the documents to China himself. It's done. The moment of announcements and all the other stuff to transpire is so secret, it'll happen in a moment. There's plenty on the internet, but they sure aren't giving up top secret information for someone to blab else everywhere. The best message out here is, any minute now. Loves and kisses, Poofness. Decreed by heaven, the masculine and feminine energies are merging to assist the planet into complete balanced harmonies. This is the divine plan manifesting now on planet Earth Equal Heart. Thank you for spreading this message to others and keeping your hearts open and staying tuned in. And transmission in all love is unconditionally. We are so in love with humanity. Love the Galactic Free Press staff, humanity's Earth allies, the company of heaven, and the First Contact Mountain team.
Wow. Well, that was pretty awesome, and on par with what's currently happening as things continue to unfold, and we're literally watching the grandest show on earth. Thank you, Mom. Truly an honor to be here with you all today. Such grand times if you're in your heart. Such grand times if you're choosing to do something with all this energy coming through, to co-create heaven on earth. This is an opportunity all of you have to do something bigger, grander than you could have ever imagined, and all of it's possible because of Mother of Creation. So we sit here in complete astonishment how things have unfolded, how the miracles continue to happen for her team, and we know that this is just the beginning. We are just beginning, as Mom said before she ascended. My mission is ending, but ours is just beginning. Yours is just beginning, as she said, and it totally makes sense. We got the tools, we have the template that she laid out for us, and now it's up to us to really embody and anchor in all these energies. Mom already did it. She's already anchored in. Now we just got to play it out. Got to be these major actors.
It's interesting how that was a transmission from 9 years ago, and how the cabal was surrendering then. Everything is multidimensional. We've had to do this timeline many, many times. Mom has had to fight off every dark entity known to this planet, and there are many. So it's not really, it's little wonder that it has taken us this long. And that's why now it feels like something is about to pop. We see it in the Schumann. We had 3 days, the Schumann blacking out, and then we had like the 2 spikes, which look like angel wings, and then to this moment, which is, it's blacked out again. So there's so many drips. It's starting to actually pour a little bit instead of a drip. It's now a steady stream. We have a lot of beings not happy with what they are observing with their relatives, their family, whatever it is that in the 3D world is happening with the vaccine. There's many beings coming out to say that's enough. We're going to start this act. We're going to start this investigation. And slowly, we're seeing that behind the scenes, the dumbs are actually being destroyed. And
the deep underground military bases.
That's what we're waiting for, is like, have they secured every possible exit? And if they have, then we're a green light. Mm-hmm. So back in mission house, mission team. I don't know what we call us.
I mean, I remember this starting with David Wilcock reporting it back early 2018, if not sooner. You know, them taking down these military, deep underground military bases all over the planet. And you know, if this kind of information fascinates you, I would highly recommend. If you do not know David Wilcock already, go to his website, his blog, divinecosmos.com, and he's always going live more regularly now, which is awesome because it always seems to sync up. And these are just other confirmations from what we're experiencing, what he's sharing. And if you don't have your Telegram just yet, you should definitely get on Telegram, follow all the Q message boards. There's so much out there. I just started following Melania Trump, and then of course there's, you know, everyone's out there that's basically reporting everything at the forefront. Like I can't even keep up with all the messages that are just coming through from all these Q drops. There's like everyone connecting the dots and good times. So highly recommend, if you haven't done, please create your Telegram and link up with us there. We're also live on Telegram, which is awesome. So
Yep.
Love you all.
I need to hook it up to the battery before it dies.
Alrighty.
Um,
Always keep your battery charged.
I know. I was actually painting some plasma balls today, and I was in the flow. I'm doing an African theme, and it's going to shout out to Taryn and Greggy. Pyramid coming your way. And it's interesting just observing my energetics because half of the team are doing a fast today. We felt like, actually, it goes back to yesterday. We had a team meeting and some things came up. And what I found was I did 3 meals yesterday with the help of Virginia and Buddha. But it was like piling up, like the dishes were piling up, and then I felt to say something. And it turned out that I was actually still running a program as a 3D mother of wanting to provide joyful meals. And that creates more work, which is okay. But when it starts to cross the boundary of a duty, then it stops being out of love for me. And that's where we're coming to, is like, anything you do shouldn't ever be done out of because you have to, or out of resentment, or no one else will do it. Mom has always said, don't do it if it doesn't bring you joy. And so that was something that came up amongst other things in our team unity meeting. And because I have been in this family dynamic back in 3D before coming to Mission for over 14 years, it's become a habit. And we don't actually need to eat that much. But it's also something that I like. Kind of cooking out of a packet is a little bit, I don't know, I just have judgment issues about it, or attachment issues over fresh food, that it just needs to like stop. Because I was working myself to the point where I have so much energies from the portals that I'm not quite sure how to use them so that I can use them in a way that's highest. So Mom has created passions for each and every one of us. And if you don't know your passion, then, you know, it's time for you to explore new things. And so me exploring those things, I love cooking. I love painting ping pong balls now that I've found out how much I really love that, to focus on the detail for the plasma generator pyramids. So the suggestion was to just like, you know, we don't have to have 3 meals a day. We're coming into a crystalline body where we actually just need water, sunlight, grounding, and all the good stuff. And food becomes kind of like a joyful event. So we don't have to do what I used to do. And it made a lot of sense for me because it was starting to wear me down. And it's that old paradigm of nurturer. But nurturer on the flip side doesn't need to do a whole lot to hold space. as a nurturer like Buddha and myself, we can be in the room and ground someone else who's spinning, who's in thought. And that's where, like, I really struggled, and Mom had always pointed this out beautifully to me, that I was a busybody. And this is a disease of the planet. And I'm talking to every single person who is not in their heart, who is a busybody. It means you got like laundry to do, you got washing to do, you got the lawn to mow, It's like the list is endless. The list is endless. We are eternal beings. There's never ever going to be everything done. Ever. We're co-creators. And so I had to pull back. I asked Aurora to do some cupping on my back. And then I finally felt grounded in the energy. And so that's why it's really important to observe your energetics to see how each day is gelling with you. Because if you're not harnessing this energy, grounding it, anchoring it, you're going to start being a busybody, bouncing from here to there, not really sure that this is the highest for you in that moment. So that's where simple food, like just, I used to do Jello a lot back at the hub. And that was fine. That was really light. And I don't really have Jello in 3D because I had belief systems again about, well, it has poison, the blue color is the worst, and blah, blah, blah. We just flip all that. Mom has flipped all the poison, and as long as you bless it, have fullness of heart to enjoy the meal, you can eat cyanide, basically. You can eat anything. You can drink anything. If you're vibrating at a higher frequency than all the 3D cabal technology that is meant to depopulate the planet, you can pretty much eat grass or whatever it is that you fancy that you haven't tried because you have belief systems around it. Hey, Buddha.
Yes.
So that's like a full circle for me, and that's where we fasted today so that we could just ground something without food. And I've learned a lot today because it's different from fasting from 3D.
Yeah, I would say it's more intense. Out in 3D, I fasted 7 days, and that was pretty intense. I mean, I had a black stapler turned into a piece of chocolate cake, and I was like, what is going on? I could smell like barbecues miles away, and I'm like, I should start eating again. It was definitely an interesting journey, but I do feel the intensity today. Obviously, being in the unified field, everything's more intense. And there has been moments where I'm like, well, maybe I'll just have some fruit or something, just to break the fast. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to just, I know.
Actually, can I tell the story? Because
Sure,
Bridget's like, look at these wild strawberries. I'm like, oh yeah. And they're really tiny. They're tiny and they're on the pavement. They're on the ground. I'm like, holy. And I like kind of come, I'm like, yeah. I was like, this is amazing. And we're doing a fast.
Oops.
Doesn't matter. It's current. No, it was divine. The 2 pieces of wild strawberries I had. It was nice.
Right. I was just sharing across all the platforms because YouTube blocked our official account. So we are on our Kayla Aora's account for YouTube. And I'm not sure if you had a chance to share the YouTube on Telegram.
Yeah.
Because I know that also brings in people.
Yeah. I shared it as well.
Shout out to everyone out there in the Telegram world. We love you. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being part of the Great Awakening. Bringing heaven on earth. Are you serious? Wow. And were you going to say something?
No, I was just going to see if YouTube was... Yeah, it's all good. There was 1 viewer the last time I checked, but now there's 12. So
yeah, I shared it a few times.
Awesome.
Shout out to you. Love you all. Heather. Shout out to Peggy. Belinda. Love you all. Thank you for being here.
Holly. Charity. Belinda, you already said thank you. David, welcome. Hola. Did we want to do something like this?
No.
No. It doesn't want to do it.
Story time with Jerry.
I know.
She's such a grandma. Let's at least pick a card. How about we draw a card?
Okay.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
See,
feel that.
I'm really working with Buddha. Like, come on, Buddha, let's have some fun.
Yeah, I don't
on
have
stream.
fun apparently enough.
No,
so.
we have fun off the stream. Like when it comes to like this, he's like, it's just such. It's like he calls me grandma. It's like, okay.
I'm a grandpa. I call myself out. I'm like walking around. I'm like, oh my back. Oh shoot. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But my knees really do feel like grandpa knees.
Okay, sure. All grandpa.
Well, we could have. Oh, we have our mic on, so maybe we could just give a shout out to somebody and they could help us out.
Too slow.
Wow, you're
okay.
breathe. Maybe we could just set the intention. I'm sure someone's out there. Can someone please bring us an oracle deck, please? Thank you. See,
Yeah.
just like that. But you don't want. We don't want to unplug, and it's gonna go.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yay.
good.
What's surrender? You see that? Immediate transformation. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's ears. Love you, Laura.
Okay, cool.
Love you guys.
Oh, so I mean, we're hearing some pretty massive jet fighter sounds.
Yeah, whichever one you feel. There's an oracle deck floating around somewhere.
Jet fighter sounds with no plane in the sky. It is wild. It spins me because it's so loud. Like the whole garage vibrates.
And we look up, we can't see anything. This is up and over. Sure, that one works. Why not? Spirit Animal Oracle deck.
It's a big one today.
Ooh.
Do you know how to open it, Buddha?
Oh, she saw I had a little trouble there.
It's okay.
It's okay. Thank you for helping me.
Would you like to shuffle?
Sure, okay. Gee, thanks.
Okay.
I got blisters. Hold on, let me see what I
The
can do.
spirits residing in the natural world have much to share, and the secrets of their forgotten language are now available to you. Like, I learned a thing or two about crows today, because Virginia, she's passionate about animals. She's like, crows get a bad rap. They're really, divine creatures. And of course they are. And I forget what they actually bring, but they bring wisdom, and they bring all sorts of good blessings. So we are going to pick a deck.
One card for humanity. What should we ask? What should we ask for deck? It's just for humanity, a message for humanity.
Your angels, love. I'm sure they'll answer you.
Okay.
You're turning to me and asking me a question.
It's a game, right?
Could be a game.
Okay.
Okay, so what? Do you know how to play it?
Yeah, we're gonna choose a card for humanity. Oh!
And they're not. They're gonna You're not gonna show the card, right?
Why not?
Because
I just drew it for humanity.
Because
No,
they have to guess the
I'm not
color.
playing. Oh no,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. All right, this just turned into the guessing game.
Oh shit! This is Buddha's pit hay, but anyway, you can read it. I don't. Fine. I'm chill. Let's see.
I love tarot. Message
Here we go.
from the angels. Yeah, that's where we're going. Let's get them the message, and instead of taking 5 minutes of everybody's time trying to guess the number.
Okay, so this is what a trigger looks like, everybody.
First of all, this is a beautiful card. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back.
Nice.
This is a message to you all. Okay? And that's Mama. Mama has always been referred to as the bald eagle. And throughout the mission, we've been fortunate enough in Florida and Oregon to run into these beautiful creatures.
Is that green?
It's green.
Wow.
But that's the color. Well, the color's like that, but it's because we got the
Green on the bottom.
Yeah, it's green at the bottom. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? All right.
Yeah. Return of the Bird Tribes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's read this because that's interesting now. Spirit has your back. Eagle Spirit.
Breathe.
Oracle message. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within. gifted to you by the Spirit and the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming that is truly yours in divine timing. Protection message. If you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that that is only because right now you are meant to fly. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you, for Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with your angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all.
Ooh. One thing about the fast is I get a lot more body light ups.
Yeah?
That was really beautiful.
Oh,
Thank
thank you,
Buddha.
Mama. Should we do another
you,
one?
Mama.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes, says Booby.
What's on that card?
Let me pick.
Okay, so should we ask
Got a
a
couple
question?
wows there. That's cool.
We could
It's
ask a
definitely
question
wowzer.
like, what do we need to focus on in these moments? Something like that. It may or may not work.
It
will
always
work.
works.
Okay, thank
There's
you.
the doubt. Okay, and here's the
No.
transformation. Here's
Yes.
the call out, and
I take full accountability.
it's gone. Thank you very much. Let's move
Transform, cut
forward.
cords, done.
The doubt. You can't seek the doubt in, man.
Woo! I
Ooh.
want everyone to guess this one.
Oh, no. What's on that card?
Okay,
Ooh.
okay. Choose a
This
number,
is a big one.
a color,
This is a big one.
some animal,
Yep.
and we shall see. In the meantime, Buddha will sing. How about that? We can rap. You're rapping all the way. Let's do some of this or something.
Some of this or something? Oh, this is the time where we wait for people to guess. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Okay, we have 23 green, 11 blue. Ego. Whale. White, 41, dove. 16, green, elk. 17, purple, pink. 15.
Breathe and get into your heart.
We are heart telepathying the animal spirit. Octopus, 31. Bison, light blue. Jade, okay, one more. 28. And sorry, Buddha,
It's
that
okay.
is the turtle spirit. Number 62.
The
we
card
have
is blue.
the
I
green.
got the blue.
It's got green and blue. It's teal. Mama's favorite.
It's a
Slow
beautiful card.
and steady wins the race.
Yep. That's a big message.
Okay, that's what we need to focus on, right? Dissolving all impatience with EBS. And the message for us is, okay, I'm too far away from where I need to be.
Slow down, Turbo.
Thank you. Turtle spirit arrives to remind you, reheart you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other, and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. This is definitely for me.
That's definitely my life. What? I'm running. What?
Gotta go.
It's so true.
Everyone else is like, why are you so slow? What are you talking about? Like, they call me Twinkle Toes in 3D, man.
Wood always tells me to slow down. Okay, I'm breathing. I am love. I am love. This may be a time to crawl before walking. Did we not get this the other day? Taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you're on. Doing what you need to do in the small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit rehearts you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step toward determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. Protection message. Pushing too hard or rushing to leave others in the dust is not the way of Turtle Spirit.
That sounds like our lap around. We're like, let's go running, Jerry. And she's like, boom! And I'm like,
Warming up.
I'm like, Jerry. I'm like, it's cool. We run next to each other. Like, it's like, well, I'm small and I gotta be quick. I gotta move twice as fast just to keep up with everybody. I'm like, what's the fun in that? And like, we finally started running, like, lost our breath, and we're like, why are we doing this?
It was so divine. Like, I'm like, slow down. Okay.
Yeah, it was beautiful because, I mean, it just earlier, you know, we're walking by and we're in a group, and I'm like, there's some flowers. Oh, but I don't want to be separate from the group. Like,
and then Virginia and I picked the flowers,
yeah.
And now we're doing a crystal school project with food coloring, so that it would go green today. At the end of the day, we'll have a photo of these. What are they?
Wildflowers.
They're white flowers.
They're beautiful.
Bobby?
They're everywhere.
What? I was reading comments.
Flowers, they're white, they're weed, they're like, daisies. You know, daisies? Daisies. So we're going to have green daisies and then blue daisies tomorrow and then like purple daisies. It's going to be lit. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, thank you, Mom.
That is going to be fun.
Turtle Spirit wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. But
huge.
Be. That's my problem. This is what I am transforming. I don't know how to be. It's very hard. And Faith will know how this feels.
Love it. Drake takes 30 minutes to walk 20 feet as he smells every flower. Yeah, that's Drake. That's my Drakey.
Drakey.
Get him, Dragon.
Love you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. In the protection position, Turtle Spirit is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. Wow. This is very much what I need. As an old Norse saying goes, we do without doing, and everything gets done. How about that? Spirit conspires on your behalf. So slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you might be losing. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do, simply be. Thank you, Mom, for the Turtle Spirit.
And, you know, just to share a little more of my experience, I've been working a lot with Dylan, and we've been revamping the whole RV, putting new floors in, repainting everything. And he's a triple fire sign, and I'm a triple water sign. And so it's like almost, it's literally two extreme opposites, right? Where he just goes. And I'm just like, hold on, let's measure that again. Or like, just more of a methodical pace. But it's beautiful because, of course, mom set it up this way where we're working together. We have to, take the good and the bad, the ugly and the pretty together and mold the better union out of that, right? Because it's like, I can get some extreme things and so could he, but if we work together, it's that balance, where maybe I could pick up my speed a little bit, maybe he could slow down a little bit. And I feel meeting in that middle, I mean, we become a powerhouse, right? And so I'm grateful for that experience and really look at who's surrounding you in these moments and how are they being your teacher? What are they showing you? And this could be anyone, old or young. Because that's, again, the setup of mom's divine plan. She puts these people in front of you at the precise moments to help your spiritual evolution, so long as you have the awareness, right? Or you're just going through life not even knowing what's going on.
Yeah. And it's such a program, this busyness. And that's why they created the 9 to 5. Because actually, we can't sustain 9 to 5. The optimum, and they have researched this, is the part-time worker. Because they have the most efficient productivity, and it's all very 3D linear terms, but it's important. Because they have designed every single structure from nursery, kindergarten, primary school is what we call them, elementary school, all the way to college, all the way to working in the corporate sector, so that you are a slave for as many hours in the day as possible. And there's no transition. So after I finished my set of African theme rainbow bowls for the plasma generators, there was this impulse to like go and start a new one. And I'm like, whoa, stop. I know you. You're very sneaky.
Okay.
I'm going to go and drink some water. I'm going to go and ground. I'm going to go and stretch. I'm going to do my sun gazing. And then I'll feel into it. And that was more divine because I recouped and recovered my energy. And then when I felt into the balls, I'm like, actually, no, I'm going to do some coiling, triskelions. And it's with a copper, and there's a very different movement. So with that, I was really focusing on my technique because I haven't done triskelions for a long moment. And then I was in a different zone. And it felt very organic because I didn't know that I was going to do triskelion. When you're in your control and in your mind, you know for every single minute of that day what you're going to do. And where's the pause? Where's the pause from one activity to the next? Because that's called a rhythm. A routine is something that's really robotic. Mom wants us to be our greatest, grandest version in all moments, embodying higher self. What does that look like? We don't know shit. Because it's so organic, we don't know what it looks like. And that's the beauty, is like one moment you could be doing something, the next moment, totally something else. And that's what is so beautiful about this, is because when you know your energetics and when you know you're spinning, you need to stop. Otherwise, you're just feeding the cabal. You're in this fight or flight. You're in fear. You're not breathing. And this is a very good point because I have actually been choking. Over the last 4 weeks, I choke a lot. And I choke on water. I choke on food. I choke on not breathing. Like, Dylan's like, you got to look at that. I'm like, yeah. And I had so much burping, so much gas. And I used to have irritable bowel syndrome. So much gas in my system that one day when we were doing something with George and something deep was coming up, some past suffering, pain and suffering, I was getting stuck to my throat and I couldn't breathe. And I'm like, I just need to burp, George. And I kept going, and to the point where this big, massive burp right from the bottom, I could feel it from the bottom of my solar sacral it just reverberated, and then out it came, and then like, holy fuck, I can breathe. Are you breathing? Drakey's breathing. Is Faith breathing?
Breathing? Breathing.
Breathing. It did turn out to be a D. No, Faith is not breathing.
No more breathing, okay,
No
Faith?
No breathing. But breathing with
There
a
you
TH. I don't know where that came from. That's probably because we haven't eaten all day. Blame it on the food. Okay, I'm blaming skirt, cut cords.
I was just eating some sun earlier. It was good.
Yeah, I was I was actually opening my mouth and like, it's
Well,
called sun drinking.
I didn't do that. I was just like fiber opticking the sun to my eye. I was
okay.
like bringing in angels, like, and it really helped, especially when we were in direct service to Mom, and we were sleeping 2-3 hours. You go out before the sun goes down, and you ask the sun to charge you up, and you would stay up, and it would work every time. So thank you, son. Thank you, Mom.
And thank you for rest. It's been an interesting one. Resting. When we were in direct service to Mom, like rest was it was such a huge training platform for us. Rest. And like very few moments of rest. And a lot of the team experienced this, where sometimes you go 24 hours, 48 hours with no shut-eye. And it trains us. It gets us out of our attachments.
Yep.
I was very attached
Belief
to
system.
sleep. And I'd be grumpy when I didn't get my hours. It was like, oh, only 7 hours or only 6 hours, I'm going to be grumpy today. What? That's dumb. Get rid of that. And we have a term for being hungry, but angry. It's called
Hangry. I'm hangry now.
Buddha, maybe 3 times today, I'm in the garage. Buddha is in the RV, and he's like walking along. Hi, Buddha. Are you hungry yet? I'm like, I'm good. I just drink water. How about you? I'm chill. Like, walk out. It's like if I gave him permission and said I was hungry, he'd be like, "Come on, let's see."
I was kind of looking for a weak spot, and I was testing the waters. And of course, Jerry's like staying strong to the plan. I'm like, cool. Checking in, she's good. And even when I found out she had fruit, I didn't run back in and go get some fruit. I wanted to. Part of me was like, want some fruit, just a little piece, But maybe if I find it out in the wild, it's okay. But it has been more intense this time since before in the last time I fasted. So I'm grateful because I feel that there is some serious transformation going on. And I'm grateful because I have done this in the past, and it is really good for you guys. I mean, that's why they call it breakfast. You should technically be breaking your breakfast every day. Mom, what was she saying? Don't eat past 6 or 7,
Yeah.
There's no need for it, right? Your body will have enough to sustain itself through the night, and it needs to do its other things. So, eating late into the night does you no good.
But it's also a lot of control. Like, I can hear my thoughts, and actually, they're not real. But the control issue is huge. Like, Buddha was asking this question. I feel it was you, but it's like, how long are we doing this till? Is it like, are we going to get dinner? Are we going to get supper? I'm like, till tomorrow morning. Oh, what time? It's like, till breakfast. And he's like, damn, quietly. And I'm like, get it, Buddha. We can do this because we can. We've done it before. It's the psyche playing with you going, you're hungry. Shut up. You're hungry. It's like, it's just this merry-go-round that keeps going going and going.
We really fell into it, guys, before we became, these living in these metropolis cities, right? When we were living in villages and really having to find our food, hunting and gathering, we were going few and far between, and you would really enjoy the meal, and it would be a build-up, and
and the berries taste yummy. I mean, I remember those moments. That's probably why I got carried away with the wild strawberries.
Tomorrow I'm coming at you, strawberries out there. I've seen them; they're all along out here. So
before the ants and all the insects get to them. Actually, we're working on dissolving that realm because a lot of the, well, all of the insects, we're talking ticks, we're talking flies, we're talking mosquitoes. They're all part of the Atlantean experiment. So I'm going on the grass and I'm saying, shields up, no one bite me, or you will die. And so I've had very few bites.
Nice.
It's working. So we get to the point where we know that realm will dissolve and they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine.
That's when you'll know.
Being able to frolic on the grass.
Frolic on the grass.
Arms swaying. Bobby, sway.
Wait, hold on.
And
we got
no bites.
Newsflash. Hold on. John Mango just says, "What's your address? I'll send you some pizza."
It could be a trap. Love.
Is it a trap? Hold on. Look, you can Venmo us. Look, we can't give you the address, obviously for security reasons. Okay, but you can Venmo us, and we'll be happy to blog it or something. You know, the John Mango Pizza. Thank you for helping us break the fast with pizza in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, imagine putting an egg in the pizza.
Hey, Buddha, stop.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to burp.
Eggs on everything is good. Eggs on burgers, eggs on pizza. I think like eggs and bacon are like the most universal foods that can be applied almost on anything.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs on pizza.
Egg
It's
salad.
a French thing. Yeah. I agree.
Like everything.
Oh, you know what? We have this calendar, and it's like an animal calendar, and it celebrates all of the different events about animals. And there's Cow Day. Like, we need to celebrate Cow Day on the 16th of July, I feel. Like, cows, we were talking about cows and how much they give to society. I mean, we're talking
cows. Sacred cows.
Milk,
Cows
cheese,
are so sacred.
leather, bacon.
No, that's pig.
She's hungry.
She's losing it, guys. You might have to get her some wild strawberries.
Can we thank the pig as well? I'll have to look up the pig day, but yeah.
Hey, pig is the other white meat, you know?
Oh, God. Okay. I'm breathing. Wait. Breathing, not breathing.
Not breathing,
Okay.
breathing. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Transformation.
Cheers to water.
Yes, we love our water.
Grateful.
I've now increased to this for the day. This is like my fourth one today.
Right? It fills the tummy. Stop talking about pizza.
Mm-hmm. I'm just setting up the energetics for tomorrow. I was shocked to discover hamburgers aren't made out of ham.
Okay, back to the cows. What else?
I was just going to say a good like pork beef mix for a burger is on point.
Ice cream.
And bison.
Ice cream. Okay, so cookies and cream come from cows. Thank you very much, Mama, for cows. No wonder they are so sacred in India.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yogurt, cream, and everything else. Like steak, ribs. The cow kind. The cow kind, not the pig kind.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mom.
And beef jerky.
Oh,
Mm,
teriyaki beef jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, cows.
I love
Pork and lamb mince mix goes down. Okay, we'll give that a shot. I like that.
Send in your recipes.
Please, Mijo.
Yippee chat.
I can't
Bring
wait to
it
cook
on.
for all of you one
Cow
day.
pies.
It's going to be so grand.
Hemp? Cows don't bring hemp. But hashtag it. It's all good, Terry. Thank you. Hemp is a very amazing crop. Let's talk about hemp for a minute. It makes everything. Rope, clothing.
Everything. Fuel,
Everything.
food.
Everything. Grow
Clothes,
it.
bricks.
That's why it's illegal.
The new wood, the new everything. It's like hempcrete. I mean, it's all there.
Hemp filters for cigarettes.
Hemp rope,
Tobacco.
hemp clothing. It all lasts longer. I mean, for God's sake, the Constitution was written on hemp.
And it doesn't take much water, unlike cotton, almonds, and everything else. Silk. Well, silk's from worms, so. Skirt! Okay.
I do like me some silk, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Who doesn't like silk?
I don't know. It's kind of
It not
Itchy.
yeah.
It's
Well,
slippery.
it's not for like hot days, or it's for hot
What
days.
would you wear it for?
I don't know. A
Are
scarf.
you a prince? You are a prince, Buddha. This is
Yeah,
new.
like my
This is-
pillows. You know what I'm saying? Silk pillows.
It doesn't slip
Silk
off your
sheets.
head.
But that's kind of nice, though. Like you're just like, it's fresh. I don't know.
I'll go cotton any day, but I know cotton sucks because it takes up too much water. So
Hemp everything.
hemp pillowcase, maybe hemp sheets. Why not?
So how do y'all like our mics? Did it work out today? Did we too loud now? I don't have to speak. I don't have to shout.
I mean, we might be laughing a bit loud, but
Well, now it's good. So when Greggy does live with us, he won't be louder than us. We'll be right there with him. Yeah.
awesome.
Hemp
Hemp
lotion.
Hemp. Oh yeah, bamboo's cool too. Hemp shampoo. Yeah. The queen even wears hemp on her classic royal outfit. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the queen. She's dead. Nah, she is. Mama is the grand queen of the universe. She has taken her rightful place, and she will be back to have her global tour. Hembearer thing.
Hamburger time.
Mhm. Well, shout out to Katie for doing a live. Shout out to Amanda for doing a live. Did I already do the shout out yesterday? I don't.
Today's a new day.
Okay, cool. Shout out to all beings taking on their resistance to going live.
It's a big one.
We see you, we hear you, we support you.
And keep doing it.
It's the only way. 8
Consistency.
billion brothers and sisters to wake up, y'all. It's not like it's gonna happen just by you sitting in the corner,
No.
not saying anything to anybody.
Nope.
Do as mom would do. Be grand, express, and that's back to my choking. Something to do with the divine expression. And not actually being in the present moment in a rush. This is where I've now put 2 and 2 together. Thank you, live stream. Thank you, everyone, because that feels correct.
And it was a buildup because I had noticed the pattern. You were continuously cooking, cleaning without really expressing yourself to get others engaged. And that's huge. There's a level of being the example and just doing it and hoping people catch on, right? But there's a level of you keep doing it for others and they're not catching on. So now it's time to be like, would you mind helping me with the dishes real quick? Or, and
Asking
believe it or
for
not,
help.
yeah, they will receive. And the majority of our brothers and sisters will help. But a lot of times they are not so present. Maybe they go straight to their phones. They're on the couch again. And we're and Jerry zooms into the kitchen and starts getting everything done. And I'm looking at it. I mean, I'll take full responsibility. I could definitely step up more, and I plan on it. But it's that vocalization. I feel that's where it's all stemming from.
But also
it's a buildup.
the team made a good point in that I'm too quick.
Right.
I'm too quick to unload the dishwasher. I'm too quick to start breakfast. Chill.
Give her the space.
Let the space fill. Rhymes.
Set the intention.
And
Say
then
prayer.
trust that breakfast will be magically prepared by someone in the team.
I'm going to make oatmeal. Everyone hates oatmeal.
You love oatmeal. Can
Yeah.
you make it watery?
It makes me feel like a horse.
A horse.
I love horses.
I'm a horse in Chinese, but I used to.
Unicorns, hello, they probably love.
I mean, that's the staple in Scotland.
It should
Oatmeal
be
and
our staple.
porridge.
Mom has said it should be our staple. Instead, it's breakfast sandwiches. I don't know.
I know we go a little bit extravagant.
We do.
You know,
We do.
it's
Mom
a
wants
little
us to
bit
keep it simple.
spoiled. I feel we need to go back to simplicity. Go back to mom's
The fact that there's so much
foundations.
resistance on the team for oatmeal, what does that tell us?
We need it. Thank you, Mama.
I mean, we make it grand too every time.
What would you put in there?
Well, it's the toppings, right? You got peanut butter, you got jelly, you got raisins, you got crushed almonds,
Choc
crushed.
chip?
You can go that route. Chocolate chips, blueberries. It's so you can do whatever you want with it, and that's what makes it grand.
Yeah.
And,
We have a lot.
And Dylan can, like, we saute some apples with some maple syrup, and then and then you have
now
like this,
you're talking.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
some
but
cinnamon.
Bobby's allergic to apples. She needs to dissolve that belief system.
Yep.
We have almonds.
Yep,
Thank
cranberries, brown sugar.
We have cranberries.
Yeah,
We have brown
it would be
sugar.
grand.
Thank
And
you,
then we
Laura.
crush them, just crush them. We need a ninja, the food blender,
Well,
food mixture. What do they call it? Food processor.
it's the foodie.
Yeah.
Ninja?
No, well, that too.
Okay.
That too, but
That's in storage? Yes.
maybe. I don't know.
We dissolve.
We're scattered all over.
Oh, we have cinnamon and honey. Thank
Yep.
you, J.E.
And
Love
we
you,
have
Linda.
a lot of oatmeal.
A lot of oatmeal. Otherwise known as porridge.
However, it's important to tap in. See, so there's several beings here, so it's a balance. Not to make too much oatmeal, then it just sits there and gets thrown away. People talk, they're going to make cookies, never do, it gets thrown away. Or you make just the right amount, where everyone has a nice little serving. Is that how we're going to break the fast tomorrow? Probably not.
Well, we ain't got bacon, Buddha, so you'll have to just walk your talk and stop talking about it if you're not going to do it.
Here we go. All
Buddha
right.
has grand ideas, and then I'll like, excuse me, you said this. It's like, what?
Like I said, what? Again, that's why I try not to say nothing.
Yeah, Three
Don't
Little
say
Bears.
nothing.
This is too hot. This is too cold. This is too lumpy. Oh, this one's just right. We thank you all.
We love you all. We're so grateful.
Thank you for booking your sessions. Thank you for honoring Equal Energy Exchange. Thank you to all the new Royal Angels participating in the training program. Thank you to all the ambassadors who are working very diligently to brush up on how to do sessions so that we can roll this baby, because mama ain't waiting. We're looking at the 21st, going to be a big event.
Yeah, you got to stop a messing. You really got to count those blessings and book those mother-loving sessions. Life-changing. Get your etheric surgery done. Get it for your neighbors. Get it for your friends, your family, your loved ones, your dogs.
Your cats.
Your cats. You'll see it. Read the testimonials. It's the real deal. We're so honored. We're so grateful. This is 5D Full Disclosure, and we are the First Contact Ground Crew team.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you. I love you.
you.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, 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 lovers, one and joy reigns. Na 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 na. Joy, na 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 na. Joy reigns. Hey, 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 lovers, one. Thank you, everybody.
Hit escape on it. Twice. Just hit escape twice.
Now
It's coming.
Oh.
Now hit it. Then stream.